What's going on, guys? Hold on, let me mute my Alexa. Mute. Yeah, and I don't know how to edit, so that's not gonna be edited out. But let's get into this. Let's talk sports for a minute. Now let's start with baseball. Move our way to basketball. Now, the MLB has been checking pitchers like the foreign substances when they come out the mound, and they are checking it like like how you get checked at a airport by I believe it's the FDA. I'm not really sure. I haven't paid attention to who's patting me down when I go to airports over the years, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, they've basically been checking on their heads. I know. Checking the guy's sleeves, checking the guy. Basically, you're patting them down to the point where a couple pitchers have literally almost dropped their pants in annoyance. All because of Garrett Cole and sticky substances, and because hitters can hit to the opposite field anymore, and they're complaining, oh, the pitcher's using sticky substance. Bullshit, you guys just don't know how to hit to the opposite field anymore. That's the real problem. You guys don't know how to go off-road. Especially against the shift. Not that I'm defending shift, because I hate shift. I hate when a defense shift other fielders to one, or four fielders to one side, and either a third baseman or a shortstop on one side, or if it's against a righty, leaves the first baseman on just one side. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I blame Joe Madden for this whole change into the shift defense, and I blame Rob Manfred for this stupid checking out for foreign substances. Just because people don't know how to hit. Now, I'm not going to talk about my Angels because that's just going to make me mad. I'm not going to talk about the Dodgers because I'm not a Dodger fan, so yeah. It just is what it is. Sports teams second LA right now. I'll get to that in a minute as well. But yeah. Now let's get to basketball. If you were in my live yesterday, you saw my reaction to game when the Hawks versus Bucks, where the Hawks upset the Bucks in game one and took away home court. Now, yesterday I said I had the Bucks in 5. Now I'm saying I still have the Bucks, but now in 6. And that's not going to change because of Giannis and because of, I think the Hawks are missing one more player on their team to get to the finals. Just one. But maybe next year for the Hawks. But I'm saying that and they're winning the series, but when they're winning the series, I should say that when the series is over, but it is what it is. Now today, like by the time this video goes live, I I will be streaming the Clippers Suns game doing play-by-play. So make sure you join me for that. Now let's talk about what everyone is. Well, not everyone. What most people aren't talking about, but they should be talking about. The double standard in it. And why it's happening. Let's talk about Alex Caruso getting arrested for weeding. I don't know, like that just went up and I don't want to, and there we go. It went away, thank God. So Alex Caruso got arrested in Texas for possession of weed and driving under the influence. Now, for me, that's not a fellow when anyone does it. Not for sports media, it's a fellow when African Americans do it, but not a fellow when white people do it. Now, this is happening for two reasons. It's easier eh, for white people in sports media to go after black people, like Judge Gordon or who got suspended by the NFL indefinitely again this past season when he was supposed to come back for my Seahawks or AI or mm, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson to get high and then talk about it years later and laugh about it and the media doesn't say anything because now Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson are part of the media and the media that didn't report on it doesn't want to look stupid, so they don't talk about it. So, but when Josh Gordon, well, it was Josh Gordon, basically any other player of color does it. The sports media has a field day and when a white player who plays on the Lakers does it. Nothing gets said. Now, the reason for this is two reasons. One, Alex Caruso, he's a screw up that nobody should care about. But the reason nobody is bringing it up is because of who his teammate is. A guy who wears number 23, who will next year wear 6, and who is the self-proclaimed king of the NBA, and who has an L to start his name, which is a good thing, since he's held about, I don't know, let me count, 10 L's in his career, and celebrates just 4 wins like an idiot. Yeah, that guy, the guy that has to be making a cartoon movie that I will not go see. I refuse to go see ever. I will never watch it. Just because it's just all about him and no one else. No other basketball players are in it that I know of, unlike the original, where it are Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Mike DeVos, Larry Johnson, and yeah, those guys. I have yet to see another basketball player in a commercial for that movie other than the basketball player who I refuse to say his name. You guys know what I'm talking about if you watch basketball and have a brain. So that's what the media isn't talking about. Because of who his teammate is, and because they know if they say one thing, they'll be out of jobs, they'll be getting called for agents saying, oh my God, you can't talk about that about this person's teammate, otherwise the NBA isn't going to let us talk about them anymore. Who cares? Call it out both ways. Don't be hypocritical, you idiot. No, I'm not going to say what Alex Caruso got arrested for. It's wrong, but it is illegal in Texas. He knows that the people what the hell? He's visiting his sister in Texas. We know this because last year you talked about almost not playing in the bubble because his sister was pregnant in Texas and he wanted to see her child being born. So he almost didn't play in the bubble last year, and that's why he's in Texas now and why he got arrested for carrying weed. And now, if you want to do that in the privacy of your own home. Or if you're gonna get it, have someone else get it for you. Don't get arrested with it. While you're driving, that's all thing. You're a freaking idiot. That's why the Lakers are in the position they're in. They have nothing but idiots on that team. But that's another round for another day. And with that being said, until about 40 minutes from now, God praise, God bless, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and since I'm wearing the shirt Go Hawks. I'm out. Peace.